Okay, this video is how I beat Whiteclad Noble. Apologize for my voice, it's a little off today. For this, my strategy really relies in phase 1. I'm going to save all of the mana and my spirit thing, which happens to be the snakes, because I couldn't beat Wandering Wight this time. So I have the snakes for that. All of that's going to be like spamming him in phase 2. I really have no strategy for phase 2 outside of just throw the kitchen sink at him. For phase 1, oh, also in phase 2 is Red Tide. You get Red Tide by beating an optional boss, so you might not have it. If you do not have Red Tide, I recommend going back and doing your best to get it. You get it from outside the forest shrine where you see Wandering Wight. He's the guy with like the really big head that you go past when you're going to the temple. If you go left instead, he's in like this back alcove thing. If you can beat him, you can get this Red Tides thing. It's when you transform into a wolf and you can like fight with it. This is going to be used in phase 2 as well, so that's like a good one that I use. And then the main thing we're going to be using for phase 1 is the Force Unbound in Smash Stance. So make sure that you have that. If you don't, I recommend respecing all of your skills so that you can get it. Because this is going to be our bread and butter for my strat. Other people have other things that works for them. That's fantastic. Anything that works, there's probably a dozen different ways to consistently beat this guy, and I think that's great. This is how I do it, and we're going to be using Force Unbound a lot. He has like 5 or plus moves in like the first wave. A lot of them we're going to be dodging. You're going to see me dodging into him, which seems counterintuitive, but it works. The main one we're going to use this on is the water wall. When he does his move where he's spinning the staff and it's throwing water at you, we're going to go into a Force Unbound, sprinting while charging for a heavy attack. And when he charges at us, we're going to release and hopefully hit him. Sometimes we miss because he refuses to stick the landing for more than a second. But more often than not, we will hit him. And that will do most of our damage. A lot of the rest of it's going to be a few hits here and there. We're going to try and get that in, because we definitely want to fill up our focus. But you can do damage with him on a heavy attack without focus. So don't worry if you don't have any focus when he starts doing the water wall. We can still get him. So that's how this is going to go for me. Dodge. Back up, 360. Dodge. Gonna dodge into him now. Hopefully get close enough to get a hit. Okay, charged run. Wait for him to commit. Release. Got him. Looks like I might have been able to follow up. Dodge. 360. Charged run. Wait for him to commit. Got him even without focus. We still do damage. It's okay. So it's good. Dodge. Gonna dodge into him. Spaz attack, pick a left or right. Into him. Alright, I was in a bad position, so we're not going to do the charge. We're not going to do the charge for that one. Back up, 360. I'm gonna dodge into him. stuck around for a combo. That's nice. We can get 2. Nice. Dodge.
Gentle, yet it engulfs all. Power of water.
Charge, run. Wait for him to commit. Release. Got him. I don't like being back this far. I'm at a wall. I'm gonna run over here. Dodge into him. Spaz attack, pick a left or right. Dodge into him. Dodge into him. Wait for it. Dodge into him.
You have forced my hand.
Okay, we're basically gonna throw the kitchen sink at him.
Now you shall face what I truly.
Hopefully we're gonna get some damage off of him. Get some health off of him to start. Dodge. Dodge the thrust if you can. Okay, let's just reset. Can I reset, please? Just give me a second. Dodge into it. He seems to be more stunnable in this one. 360, back off. Dodge into it. We're gonna do 1 charged run. Try and get him. Or not, and I just lost my focus, so there you go. There's some snakes. And then we're gonna go into red tide. We're gonna try and use the heavy attacks. Okay, reset. Thrust attack that's coming, we're gonna dodge into him. That was a 360 that I did not see coming. Back up. Dodge. Oh god, I saw it too. There you go. So the first phase, you sort of get down, you start to see, hopefully, the first phase helped you recognize the moves as they came. He has very similar moves in phase 2. They're just sort of variation on a theme.
My loyalty to guard this path on the bear's order. Your destiny